Right, so today is December 4th, 2020. It's 4 a.m. Got up a little bit late today, but I feel like I was celebrating last night. I feel like I was not, but it just felt like I was celebrating last night when I saw the 200 subscribers. I'm not holding my breath up, I'm crossing my finger. It, continues to grow because I could have been in that number a long time ago, but they keep on removing them. So I like to thank all those people who subscribe. Thank you for subscribing. And well, let's just say I'm just happy you subscribe. And I like to thank all the people, subscribers, the previous subscribers who actually encouraged me to keep on putting more content. Because at some point I was going to stop making Twitch videos. But many of you don't mind me putting it. And, I'm always on Twitter every morning. So it doesn't take much of my time. So I thank you guys for encouraging me. That's why I keep on putting videos out. It's for you guys. You don't mind me. Oh my goodness. As I'm saying this, I'm thinking some of you don't know what you get yourself into. If you're looking for some really serious talk, yes, you will get it here. There are times I'm in that space, depending on the topic. But there are times, I went off. You wonder what the fuck what this person is thinking about. But it's usually the honest truth that I share. Actually, one of the things that came to mind when I saw the 200 subscribers, and I was like, I know some of you were trying to tell me, I have a platform, people are listening and things like that. It crossed my mind last night, one of the videos that I made over the summer. A person who had put a link on my comment section, and it was about, I believe it was the time, no, it wasn't Time 100, was it? It's one of those, something for women or something like that. Megan did over the summer. I'll put the thumbnails of what I'm talking about. And then on that comment section, someone had pasted a link of their videos. So I went to check, thinking that it was a positive Sussex content just for support. But when I started listening to it, I was like, oh my God, what kind of nonsense this person is saying. And it prompted me to make a video in response to hers. And I thought about that last night, and I'm like, because she had over 1,000 subscribers, if not more than, over 1,000. So it's a lot of followers. And I thought, for someone who had this platform to put nonsense out, and last night it crossed my mind that, I have a platform. I know some of you were trying to tell me that. I know that. I have the obligation to put some truth out. This is why sometimes when I bring a point, whatever point it might be, I look for some sort of confirmation of what I'm trying to say. You Google whatever the point you make, and then I put a picture, a screenshot of a proof of what I'm talking about. I know no matter, even if I had one subscriber, yes, it's one person I'm influencing. So I have the obligation to tell that person the truth. So, and many times, if you guys are new, just go check some of the comment section. This is why I said I never turn off the comment section. The conversation continues within the comment section. This is where you guys point things out to me, that I should have checked this, I should have, do that. But, these are the things that crossed my mind last night when I saw the 200 subscribers. So I felt like I have the obligation to put some truth, put positive things out and things like that. But at the same time, I can't hide my craziness. My craziness is still in there. Oh my goodness. I'm not going to promise you 100% level-headed person here. Sometimes the craziness just come out. So whenever it comes out, you feel free to turn off or skip, fast forward or whatever. But anyway, so thank you for subscribing. All right, this is the reason why I one of the reason, not just the reason, but one of the reason why I check the subscribers YouTube is messing with my channel. Every now and then they remove subscribers from me. I don't know what the hell am I saying for them to feel a threat or something like that, because the internet is there for anybody to see stuff, and most of the stuff that I'm sharing are through the internet. So I'm not reinventing the wheel here. So I don't know why they feel like they have to remove the subscribers. So if you're new, just keep on checking to see if I'm subscribed to you. And I really need your subscription in order for me to move forward and get more, I don't know, not incentive, but whatever YouTube has to offer, I could unlock those things for me to be able to uh, do things like do live streaming or something like that. I don't know if I'll be able to do live streaming, but you just never know. If the option is there, I just want to be able to do it, to use it, things like that. And of course, by getting to the 1,000 subscribers, now some of my videos, you guys will be able to see commercials, and those commercials, that's how all the YouTubers make money. So if I'm putting the stuff out, might as well get the money off of it. But that's not the reason why I'm making the videos. Believe me, I could have stopped a long time ago. And if you guys are on Instagram, and especially over past 2 days ago, the squad had put things out about the Sussexes, and I commented regarding Netflix. I was like, if when I grow up, I want to be just like Netflix, to be a troll. Because the more they remove the subscribers from me, the more I want to put more videos. I don't know what the hell am I saying for them to feel threatened. But anyway, so I just want to say thank you for subscribing, and all the very old subscribers for encouraging me to keep putting videos out. You don't mind listening to me, and all of you who have corrected me on things, who have point things out to me. I'm not a genius. I'm still learning. So thank you. Pretty much thank you. I feel like I just won an award. Okay, I'm thanking all the little people who made it all possible. And it's only 200. Every numbers count, okay? Anyway, let's go on Twitter. Too much blabs. Let's see. Alright, let's see what Twitter has to offer. Alright, this person says, I don't know, man. When I get news about Harry and Meghan, it generally never occurs to me wonder what the rest of that family is doing, because I don't care. There's one video. Oh shit, it's almost done. There's one video that I'm uploading right now. It's about pretty much from one of the tweets that someone put regarding Harry. We don't show Harry that much love when he did things like that. So even though they were within tweets that I spoke about, so I put them together and just dedicated to Harry. It's gonna be the last video of the day. I call it bonus and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know what the hell those other walls are doing. And I remember in one of the Obama's foundation thing, what did he said? He said something like, that they have to fight for what is it? Because there's so many organizations out there, so they have to fight for the money to do things and stuff like that.
I mean, why do you have to be? You could have done it the same way. You could have had 200 charities and been a patron of them. I mean, no one would have thought any different.
No, but if you end up working individually for, let's say, 200 charities, in today's world, I think that kind of dilutes the impact that you can have. What our foundation is all about and what our platform is all about is encouraging people to come together, to work together, so that there's less competition within that sector, whether it's financially or otherwise, and saying, right, guys, you're doing the same thing. Please, let's get around a table, talk to each other, work it out, and come up with a long-term strategy.
But really hard then to manage. So how do you pick what you're going to do? So you mentioned the Invictus Games. You do everything from that to a program to develop coaches in the UK. You do, and around the world. You mentioned Heads Together, which is focused on mental health. How do you decide what to do? Because you have literally seen a lot. You've seen a lot of programs. You've seen great need in the world. Who puts
Yeah.
a finger down on something and says, this one.
Yeah, it's I think when you're part of a large charity or a large foundation, I think it is very hard to say no. But I think what we've realized is it's even harder to have a finger in every single pie. And therefore, for us, early intervention, where possible, is definitely the key. Impact is definitely has to be the priority. You know, none of us want to spend the rest of our lives connected to charities of which we're just making people's lives better. Far rather identify a problem and try and fix it before it becomes an even bigger problem.
So when you come at it from that perspective, is there a vetting process for what you decide to do? Or is it, these are just particular areas of interest to one or all of you?
I think it depends on our background, on our passions of what we're really interested in.
Do people pitch you ideas?
There has to be that connection. Sorry?
Do people pitch you ideas?
Yeah, there's plenty of ideas pitched, but...
So I hate to keep beating a dead horse, but I just want to ask just practically. So let's just say that comes to you. It has these unique characteristics where you can see the need, you can see the ability to leverage, you can see how lending your name and reputation to this will elevate an issue that is very important, whose moment has come. Do you vote? Do the three of you sit down and say, I'm in or I'm out? Or
it's still a young organization. I mean, our first grant was in 2012, I think it was, actually with these guys. But so yeah, we're still very much in the infancy years as such. But what we're trying to do is we want to prove the model in different sectors, and then once we've proven it, then we want to expand it. And there's no point in doing it otherwise, because what's the point in being involved in something unless you know that you're succeeding to a certain extent, if you know what I mean?
So can you imagine? He has so many ideas for the firm to grow, pretty much. Instead of listening to him, is they just shove it aside. But the person that they want to take like command from doesn't even care. He never have any original ideas to bring to the table. But the one who has the idea, they just shove it, put it aside and things like that. So all of this, the firm could have benefited from it, but they never listened to him. This is why Megan was like, baby, I love you, but if you don't let me speak, I'm gonna bounce. And bounce she did, and she took her prince with her. They're making some noise. So that's how I'm thinking as I read that tweet. All right. I follow quite a few royal accounts, yet I manage not to know what the hell them other folks are up to most of the time. I'm actually very impressed with my ability to do this. Oh my God, I'm pretty impressed with my ability. I share your sentiment exactly. I see where he's coming from. I've been, I wasn't a diehard, royalist or anything like that, but I pick my head through here and there, see, when something is happening, like a wedding or something like that. They're on TV, you listen, and then you move on with your life. But I never really hear anything credential that they did, with the exception of Diana. Oh my God, yeah, only Diana. These people, they just sit back, pretend that they're doing shit, and yeah, whatever. So I see exactly what he's talking about. Okay, and this person said the same thing too. Okay, are they doing anything? Certainly don't seem to be getting the media that Meghan and Harry have been. Okay, there's the laughing. Getting a media coverage, no one cares. Abel Baldy and Keynes, 5 plans. Oh my God, you guys, I'm with you. Meghan and Harry, he kinky royals that matter. He kinky? What the hell? Kinky. Oh, there it is. This person said kinky. I'm like, what the hell is kinky? But anyway, let's go to the next tweet. This is my homepage. Let's see here. 4 hours ago. I had a nightmare last night. Dreamed I was in a crowd and forgot my mask. Started pushing people who were too close and trying to run. Woke up in a cold sweat 2020. Oh my God. Oh, look at the emojis and the mask. I'm telling you, some people still don't care. My goodness. Wow, 2020 had done a number on us, hon. We will need some form of therapy after all this is over. Okay, I thought I was managing well, but people all around us with COVID is not the isolation, it's cold hard fear. Wow. Yeah, the other day I had to make my there was a YouTube video regarding the what is it, the hospitals is being crowded and all of this. I made my kids listen to it. We don't watch the news in front of them and stuff like that, but I saw that because his dad is already planning to go to his mom for what's that thing, Chinese New Year, like in February or something like that, because she already invited us and saying that they miss the kids and all of that. I told my husband the kids are not going. I mean, I don't hate his parents or anything like that, but all these other people are gonna be there. And he knows I love his mom Chinese New Year because she cooks a lot. All right. But just because of the food, I'm not going to risk my life. We could do the following year. I had to show my kids, and I said, this is why I don't want you guys to go to your grandma this year. All right. Because we've been in isolation ever since that shit hit around the area. I wasn't playing with that. I'm telling you. And then I'm hearing New York is the numbers rising again and all of this. There's people, not people who's close to me, but people who knows other people who have passed away from COVID. My sister-in-law's mother, boyfriend, which I never met, passed away from COVID. And the mom had COVID, but she recovered. There's other people my cousin have told me, she said, oh, they came to Thanksgiving last year, they this and that, passed away. I'm like, I'm not taking any chances. I don't even go to they were thinking of doing Thanksgiving. I was like, you guys go have Thanksgiving. I'm not showing up. My goodness. Some people still don't take it that seriously. So, yeah, back to the thing. I had to show my kids the video to let them know this is very serious. And last night I saw more things about it, It's crazy. And you have doctors and nurses who's putting YouTube videos out telling people this shit is real because they seeing shit. And there's one video in particular, I think after this I'm going to create another video. This nurse, I think she's probably new into the thing or something like that. I don't know how long she's been in the field, but in the hospital that she works at, there's 3 different levels. One for like the people who just came in, and another area of the hospital is people who's gonna recover from it. And then there's the last one is where they just put them to die. And she was crying in that video. She was like, oh my God. And she gave an example of, the kind of extra attention they will give to people for survival. To survive, they don't do that. With the exception of one person. It was a doctor's wife who had COVID, and they had to do extra CPR to that person to revive her. Okay? Unlike some other people they had already put in a room to die when they could have done the same thing. Maybe there was more chances for that person to survive. So when you go to the hospital, they're not going to give you that much care. So, these kind of things are real. People who's, first hand seeing the thing, they are talking, So I don't play with that shit. I told my husband, my kids are not going anywhere. Throughout the summer, we were supposed to do a lot of things. The only thing I felt comfortable with, my family was laughing at me. I said, I don't give a shit. In order for my kids to get the fuck out of the house, we went camping. And this, believe me, camping is not something I want to do because, you want to take fresh showers and do all of this, sanitary kind of things. So I did the camping for the sake of my kids so they could enjoy something. As a matter of fact, I already told them that's what we're going to do. I told my husband, start planning now because a lot of time we think of it like 2 days in advance if we want to do it. So this coming summer, I told him, plan your vacation where we you know, like go through the calendar when there's long weekends, so we could start setting up those things, because we could make reservation in advance. So now we have an idea, this is what we're gonna do. So this coming summer, that's what we're gonna do again, because some people, the thing is still out there. I don't care if there's a vaccine. I don't know how safe is that vaccine. So people are letting themselves go, thinking, okay, vaccine is out there, they're still walking around and stuff like that. So my plan is pretty much do camping again. We on our little quarter, we do our own thing. And over the summer, while we were camping, one of the things my kids love to do is to go fishing. You catch and throw back in the pond and stuff like that, in the lake. I went to check on them, and I saw them without their mask, and people were somewhat close to them, and a couple group were walking toward them, my kids, without a mask, and they had their mask on, but it was under their chin. I'm screaming. I swear, when I saw this, I was screaming at the kids, put your mask on. That's how serious I took that shit, because you see all the kids, and my husband was not being that careful with them. So I had to scream at them, and after that yell, none of them wanted to fish it again, because I cut the thunder, the joy out of them. They left a few minutes later. And then when we got to our campsite, I was screaming at my husband. I said, the whole point of coming here is for that freaking isolation. You with the kids, why the hell you're not telling them to put their mask on or keep them, But anyway, so I take this thing serious, But anyway, so I'm going to stop now. I'm going to go to video number 2. So this was a perfect thing, but I hope the next video is much brighter. All right, so thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share.